walking through campus, you can't see from appearances who has come here from far away. Students often leave behind romantic partners when coming to college. How do these students handle long-distance relationships at Huntington University? Ash Weill has the scoop.
As many young adults go to college, they may experience a distance between them and loved ones. In recent years, technology has played an important role.
We're talking on the phone, and I suddenly, say that I really need you. I wish you were here.
That's Hannah Weaver, a student at Huntington University who observes, over the phone, that her boyfriend in North Carolina does everything in his power to make her feel loved, even though he is so far away.
He responds back always as, I wish I could be there. I feel like I'm failing you, like not being there, and I'm trying my best. I'm like, I know you are, and it hurts really bad that you can't be here, but I understand. And in that understanding, I respect your decision to get on with your life, and don't ever say that you're a failure for not showing up sooner, because you're not. Because you're one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
She exclaims that through difficulty, she finds new ways to do common bonding activities.
We both have problems with regards to we want to hang on so tight, and it's hard because of the distance. We work through it, and we find our own ways of keeping things going, and we watch TV shows together and movies, and we laugh and we talk.
Weaver sometimes rides her bike with her boyfriend, who is often cooking or doing other such things by FaceTiming him and holding her phone at the top of her handlebars near the brakes. She admits that this is dangerous and hopes to get a phone clip soon.
You just have to get creative. At the end of the day, you have to get creative with how to keep the relationship running.
Today's college students are able to take a new approach to relationships with technology. A convenience survey of HU students entering Chapel found that 47 out of 100 had been in a long-distance relationship. As it turns out, these relationships among college students may be more common than we think. Erin Quick is another HU student who is dealing with the distance. This is also her first relationship. Among different schedules, she makes time to use texting and FaceTime to talk with her boyfriend, who lives in Munster, Indiana. She remarks on how her relationship would be different if it was not long distance.
Wow, yeah. I think, honestly, I don't think we would be as mature as individuals. If we were both in the same proximity, we feel like that we would not really have many individual friends, and we just want to hang out with each other all the time.
She feels like this long-distance relationship has really helped them grow more in their faith. Same with their families and figuring out who they are as individuals in the relationship.
And we definitely know if we did not have this long-distance relationship, we probably would not have realized a lot of things about our own individual selves.
She especially had many examples of how technology has made it harder.
In the way of, it's hard to tell what someone's feeling over text. So a lot of this really hard and important conversations that we've had over text, which I and him have both been we wish we could have had this over the phone. And so that's been really hard because a conversation that could have gotten done in an hour is now lasting days.
Quick says that she has been having trouble communicating things in her personal life in a way that her boyfriend would understand through a screen.
I've been going through a lot of stuff with my family, and it's been hard for me to try and explain that into words, especially through typing. I can talk about it really good and fine, but lately it's been hard because I'm texting him what's happening and what's going on, but then his questions back are questions that don't help me explain it better. And so we've had to have long conversations, spontaneous FaceTimes to be okay, no, this is what I mean, this is what's happening.
Definitely honest communication, and no beating around the bush.
That's the voice of Ruth Click, a junior at Huntington University. She has a long-distance relationship with her boyfriend, Aldine, who lives in Kent, Washington. She points out what she does when facing communication issues.
When I ask you a straightforward question, I don't expect, oh, don't worry about it, or it's none of your business. I want an answer. Just when he asks me questions, I'll directly answer him. It's honestly just translucent communication and honesty, and that's how you kind of build trust in the long distance.
A study on channels of computer-mediated communication and satisfaction in long-distance relationships was published in the International Journal of Public Relationships. They said, quote, "The most frequently used channel of communication was text messaging. However, Skype was the strongest predictor of both relationship satisfaction and communication satisfaction. All of the student interviewees mentioned using some form of video calls to chat with their partners." Lynn Baker, a therapist at the Bowen Center, Huntington, Indiana, who specializes in working with military families, explained the psychology of someone going through a long-distance relationship.
Well, unfortunately, the mentality usually starts out as loneliness because of the separation, and then sometimes that can lead to depression, increased anxiety, and ultimately it can actually have such a negative impact on the relationship that it may destroy the relationship.
Andrew Zachary, Aaron Quick's boyfriend, elaborates on what he values in his relationship.
Honesty, really. I mean, just being honest, like truthful, and like whenever something bad happens or like just like issues going on between each other, we just talk them out and be like, hey, like be honest, like is there something going on? Do you want to talk about something?
Hannah Weaver pictured what her relationship would look like if her boyfriend lived closer to her.
Oh my goodness. I think we would have a lot more fun together than we even do right now. We have a lot of fun, but it's limited since we can't go on a date or something like that.
It's Ashley Weill for the Huntingtonian signing off.